Now who's gonna take care of me if I don't take care of myself first? Real talk. Hey there, welcome back to Amy TV. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you gave yourself a little bit of self-care? This is something that I do every single day in a lot of different ways, and it's become quite a habit for me. As an introvert, I absolutely need each of these things, if not all of them, then most of them every day, or I start to go a little bit crazy. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Do you know the feeling? Self-care is important for a number of reasons, not just for introverts, but for people with anxiety, if you're going through a bout of depression, or if you're perfectly 100% okay and just want to keep it that way. So today I'm just going to share some of my self-care habits that I do every day. If it's a really amazing day, I do all of them. And so if you want to know what any of them are, then stay tuned. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I make new videos every Sunday and Wednesday. And if you don't know that by now, you're probably not subscribed, so you should be. So you should do that so you don't miss the next one. Daily self-care habit number 1 is, of course, my skincare. I went ahead and wrapped up morning and nighttime skincare in the same numeral here, so I don't double dip on this one, because you guys know I do both every single day. We've talked about my skincare routine in the past. It is so much heaven for me, especially since right now I'm going through a little bit of crap. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a slight bit of dermatitis. It just happens, you know, it happens, and you have to take care of your skin, whether it's great or whether it's going through a rough time. Just doing these simple things every day, the cleanse, the tone, the moisturizers, the serums, the oils, oh my God, all of it makes me feel so much better to start and end my day. My second daily self-care habit is taking my vitamins. This particularly feels like self-care to me because it's like adulting, because I do not remember ever liking vitamins as a child. I think my mom really tried to get me into them by buying me some Flintstones stuff. You guys remember Flintstones? Oh. Why can't we do that anymore? Because I'm a little bit too high maintenance for Flintstones these days. Let's just be real. The vitamins I take every day are super special to me. They are by a company called Care of, and we're very fortunate that today they are the sponsor of this episode, this daily self-care habits video. So thank you to them for that. I think the hardest part about vitamins is there's so many to choose from. Have you ever been to the grocery store and shopped for vitamins? It's extremely confusing, and you don't want to find yourself just picking out anything that sounds good. You have to pick what's right for you. Care of is literally designed around making the right vitamin combination for you. So instead of just subscribing to the hottest, latest vitamin that's supposed to be for everyone, you're designing a pack of vitamins specifically to your own needs, your own wants, your own sort of issues, your own sort of things you want to improve upon, stuff like that. The best part about it is it's a 5-minute quiz. 2 good things about that: 5 minutes and a quiz. You guys know I love a quiz. I just love it. It gives you the list of vitamins it recommends for you, and if you buy them, it ships them out into one packet. So you're not opening a million different bottles, which is amazing because I do not miss that. And each packet specifically designed for you. It's got your name on it. It's got a fun little info fact or motivational thing. It's so random. I love it. Every morning I am just opening up this little present for my body. It's excellent. So just so you can see, there's a little sort of brief that comes with your vitamins. I just wanted to tell you which vitamins that I have in my box. The best part about this is I do not have to pronounce the names of them because they have nicknames. Thank you. That is so smart. The first one is the Coral King. This one supports healthy skin. The next one is Bone Hugs and Harmony. I know you appreciated that if you grew up when I grew up. The next one is the Chill Pill. This is for supporting strength and endurance. Then there's the Cosmonaut, which supports endurance and recovery after exercise. Then the Harmonious Gut, which supports the immune system. And then the Busy Bees, which is your B complex, which supports healthy hair and nails. So clearly I customized this to be perfect just for me. I mean, I definitely could have told you I was taking all of those things for right around $20 a month. The whole thing taken care of. But because they are a dear, dear friend of mine now, they're offering you something special if you hop to it and join the Custom Vitamin Club with me. Check out the link in the description below, sign up for Care of, and when you use the code AMY25, that's AMY all caps 25, you'll get 25% off your first box. Now that offer is for the first 100 people, so hop to it if you want to save on this new daily self-help routine. Girl's got a lot on her mind. She's got to get it out. There's not always a place to put it. but that's what your journal is for. Morning pages every day, 3 pages, whatever is in my head needs to be dumped onto the page. Because if I'm going to go do something productive, if I'm going to be able to get work done, if I'm not going to let stress get to me, maybe something that didn't let me sleep as well the night before, I've got to get it out of my brain, onto paper, away from me. I need to move on. And so journaling has been so helpful for that. So if you feel like you're struggling with something, or maybe you're just not breaking through with an idea that you're trying to work through, just simply the act of writing can help so much. And I think I said that in past tense, and I didn't mean to. Can help so much. I'm just too excited about this whole idea. This is one I'm always trying to improve on. It's kind of hard to be like, girl, sit aside and just like do nothing for 5 to 10 minutes. Meditation. Thank goodness for my app that helps, Headspace, because it's like counting all the days in a row that I meditated or the number of minutes I've ever meditated. That little gamification helps me a lot because, of course, I can't just do it for me, can I? But I know that just the little bit of meditation that I have in my life at this point, I try to do it every single day, helps me a ton with the clarity that I need. Because how often do we actually get to sit down and do nothing? Do you remember back in the day when we actually used to get bored? Oh my gosh. The smartphone has crushed boredom into the ground. Now we're bored while we're entertained. It doesn't make any sense. So clearly we need some clarity, some silence, some om in our life. And meditation has been amazing, amazing for me to get a little bit of that back. The workout, which you know I do not enjoy, but I appreciate it a lot like I do meditation. It's like, okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I started going to a trainer recently. It's not serious yet, although maybe it is and I'm just in denial. Sometimes you just gotta challenge yourself, and I know that making time to do that is going to make me better, make me stronger, make me have more energy, which is pretty much the only reason why I do it. Literally the only reason why I do it. Just want to live the longest life possible. I don't care about like looking good naked. I just want to live to be 217. Is that weird? I usually prefer for this to be like I'm sitting down, I'm holding a book in my hand, or I'm holding my Kindle. I just got a new Kindle. Oh, I have it right here. I just got a new Kindle. It's got a fancy little case here. It's the one that has the light up screen. And the reason I got that is because I had the very, very basic level with me on the honeymoon, and Vin had the nicer one, and I was very jealous of him. Not that you need the light up screen when you're on the beach, but you get my point. I wanted the nicer one. This feels so good. I have started like removing the romanticizing of holding an actual book in my hand because it is so easy to highlight and take notes here. And as you guys know, we're doing the book club. Right now we're reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and that one I am reading with a regular book, but now I'm like, oh, I wish I had all these notes for the video that I'm gonna create in my Kindle highlights because it's so much easier than having to rehash everything. But anyway, you know I like to rehash all the things. So this is definitely one of my habits I try to do because I feel like if nothing else, if I have accomplished nothing else, someone smarter than me in their own way is going to teach me something today, and that is what reading does for me. I also feel very intellectual, especially when I'm wearing my big glasses. Taking Lucy on a walk. I had somebody ask me when I did my productive day in the life video recently, like, don't you walk your dog? You didn't do that in this video. And I was like, oh, that's a great question. I actually do walk her for the sake of the fact that, first of all, she needs exercise and fresh air because she is an apartment city dog, but also because it's my excuse to be able to walk out of the house when I know I will totally hibernate here just like until the end of time or until I have a coffee appointment or a flight to catch. And that's usually when I'll also turn on a podcast, and that's kind of how I time her walks. I'm like, okay, if this podcast is 30 minutes, I'm gonna give her a good 30-minute walk. She needs that sort of outdoorsiness a lot more than I do, but the clarity and the peace of mind of just having that time together once a day is really, really important to me. So this might sound kind of like random. Why is this a habit to dismiss negativity immediately? But I actually find that this is something that I don't want to give myself like a lot of props here, but I guess I am. I'm very good at this. When I sense negativity, I immediately want nothing to do with it. If there's negativity coming at me in any way, I basically put up like the biggest steel wall and completely ignore it and dismiss it. And if anyone is talking to me and being negative to me, I just cut them off. Because I know that if I don't do that for myself, I am not going to be able to expect anyone else to do it for me. That's the biggest piece of self-care I think that I've been able to do. I'm not great with confrontation. I'm not great with negativity. So if I sense it there, I'm just going to cut you off. We're done. We're done. If you'd like to start over tomorrow, you could try if I'm not holding a grudge. Like, if I sense negativity and I'm like trying to have a good day, which is every day, I can't have you. I cannot have you. I can't. I'm sorry. I've said this 18 billion trillion gazillion times. The phone sleeps in my office. I sleep in my bedroom. That's the arrangement that we have. We agreed to it upon meeting. The only time I break this rule is when I am now reading my Kindle, because I start reading words while laying in bed, and I give myself 30 minutes of reading and then go to sleep. But the moment I start reading the third sentence I'm on, I will already be falling asleep. It's heavenly. I absolutely love that. I get to go to bed early, and I'm doing it in a super peaceful way, not with like a TV yelling at me. All of these things, I'm just like calming down, going to sleep, and that includes no devices. Those are my 10 favorite things to do every single day to make myself feel better and really give myself some self-care in a way that is sustainable and not over the top. Sure, going to get a massage and doing all that kind of fancy stuff is great. Can't do that every day, so I have to do mini versions of it. But I want to hear from you. What are your favorite self-care habits? Things that you can do every day that make you feel better, make you feel serene, make you feel like you can go into the next day better than before. Leave that in the comments below. And again, thanks to Care Of for sponsoring this episode. If you have any interest in trying some new vitamins, specifically ones that are personalized to you and getting a little discount, check out that link below. The code is Amy25. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, make sure you subscribe for good vibes, and remember to continue to go after the life that you want. Cheers.